MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday night baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of four between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Jaime Barria gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one.
First pitch, 7:07.
0-1, here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Simmons takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the first
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ohtani gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Here's Jay Bruce now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
32, Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line drive to left. Upton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Santana is off at first with 2 away. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. The 0-1 offering. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Justin Bour.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Gonzalez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Now the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Santana going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment.
The left fielder.
And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way to Upton. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth.
Into the box, Jose Lobaton, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
Pulled toward right center field. Trout will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Bohr will take this one to the bag himself, and with that comes the end of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Tommy La Stella. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Third baseman, Tommy La
He's set
Stella.
and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. One and one to Tommy La Stella.
Ball 2.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Lifted the other way to left center. Santana is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Digging in,
The
David
second baseman,
Fletcher. He's ready for his
David
first at-bat of this
Fletcher.
early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1 and 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Kevin Smith will be next. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, the 0-1, and no swing apparently, ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, Dero. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
0-1 the count. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Riding in once again, Justin Bour, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Ready with the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bour doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
The left fielder, number 8.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Angels 4 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in to try it again, Malik Smith, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he popped him up. Simmons has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Ready with the 0-2. Hard liner to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Smith. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he misses with it. 1-1. La Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. David Fletcher waits on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Popped him up. Lobaton waits on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
At the plate,
Second
David
baseman.
Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fletcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder, Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. There is La Stella. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Healy carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Healy stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was selected in the third round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. Taken. Strike two. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners leave one. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Smith reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right. Smith, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. To first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell. So I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding into the box, Jose Lobaton. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Full count, 3-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's D. Gordon now.
Second base, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Encarnacion stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 4 and the Mariners 1. Dan Altavilla enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
4.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
In there, now the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is in the air to left. Santana is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Digging in, Justin Upton. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Count remains at 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Angels 4 and the Mariners 1. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Justin Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Justin Anderson.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No, he's safe.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Angels
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, he makes the stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More from Anaheim right after this. Sam Tuivalala gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sam Tuivalala.
Here's Tommy La Stella now.
And leading off for the Angels, the third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 the count. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Kevin Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
10 seconds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jose Lobaton.
Nope. Ball one.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, D. Gordon. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Anthony Swarzak.
Striding forward now is the DH. Shohei Ohtani is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The batter, number 2.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Two out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Belted high in the air out to left. Santana looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 249 career, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Justin Bour.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's all Angels here, 5-1. Luis Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luis Garcia.
Stepping up to the plate, Malik Smith. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Malik Smith.
First offering on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Simmons is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Upton going back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Los Angeles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jaime Barria earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
First time in Detroit.